Hello everyone. Today our topic will be understanding the purpose of a text. So when you read a text or you write a text, the text should be written with a purpose. Sometimes the purpose is to express opinion or to persuade the readers or to inform or to entertain, etc. So the purpose of a text is the goal or the objective or the aims that the writers want to achieve with the text. So, if we understand the writer purpose in writing the text, it can help us a lot. For example, we can decide how well the writer has done in trying to achieve their goal. Or if the writer is trying to persuade you, you can decide whether you will follow where the writer is trying to lead you. So there are some examples of the purpose of text. Let's read on. The first one will be to advise. So in this type of text, you will see that the writers provide you with a lot of ideas. So these will be the pointers for the readers to make some better decisions. The second one will be to criticize. So obviously, if you want to criticize something, you have some negative feelings towards something. So the writers has such negative feelings and want to show the readers about that. So the wording will be quite strong, or the opinion is very, very clear that they are showing the negative um, opinions about something or someone. The third one will be entertain. This text type is also easy to be identified because after you read it, you will feel relaxed and you will see the fun or humor in the text because the writer used the humor or satire to write. Next, it will be to inform. So inform comes from the word information. So you will see that the readers or the writers is trying to give you a lot of information about someone or something. And we will also have text that aims to instruct the reader. For example, some manual or some guidelines. So the readers can follow the procedures and guidelines and to do something or operate something. Or to give the reader encouragement to do something. So, after you finish reading the text, you have a sense of very positive feelings and you have the urge to do that, described by the writer. Lastly, is to persuade. Persuade means that the writers is going to try to convince you towards certain thing. So, the writer wants to change the reader's stance or opinion about someone or something. So let's look at the activities. The first one, please read the text and identify the purpose of each text. The first one, plain cigarette packaging to take effect next January. By looking at the title here, you'll see that it's a new scheme that will be effective next January. They're trying to give you more information about that. For example, the government campaign, and then what's the plain packaging rules is about, or more details about the package. So this one, it is clear that the writing purpose is to inform. Next, anti-smoking rules targeting aggressive tobacco ads aimed at youth. So the word aggressive is quite strong here. And you will see that the writer is giving a stand or the general background information first, and then give you words like vulnerable, confirming the fact that the young consumer particularly vulnerable to fancy packaging, things like that. Tempted. So these words are quite purpose here. Of course, one, it should be informed, telling you more about the new policy, and to criticize, and finally, to persuade you. Attitude is about selling by body shaming. So, if you read the text here, you will see that the words are quite strong. For example, the writer used vulnerable youth are vulnerable, or demeaning approach, or to me, it is totally unacceptable. So, the writer is going to tell you his or her stance. And then he or she goes on by elaborating the fitness ads, traditional fitness ads. So he or she will use word like even go so far to perpetuate negative stereotyping, or words like ultimately, like that, quite strong. Terrible message, all right, and then words like that are very, very. So the purpose of the passage is to inform, no, not just informing the reader, and not arguing. No one is arguing with the writer. And caution reader against stereotyping. This is not the focus. So the answer should be criticizing. Question number 2. Which of the following correctly describe the purpose of the text? To inform? No, because the wordings are quite strong. Not encouraging? Not to entertain? The answer should be persuade, to persuade. Youth, etc., etc. That is the phrases that I mentioned before.